Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Hi, it's Razor's Edge. We're here at Damnation with Viking Skull.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good. Thank you very much.
So we've just seen you at Night of Salvation opening the Pins and Knuckles stage. How you feeling?
Tired. Tired. I'm okay. I'm actually okay. I feel more happy today than I did yesterday. It was stressful yesterday. It was the first proper Viking Skull show. Yeah, it was good. It's awesome.
This one's been somewhat of an easier task, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a big set last night, a big long set. It was a headline show. So,
Down at the Black Heart.
Yeah, down at the Black Heart. So
15 songs.
15 songs, yeah.
But from a crowd perspective, I was in the crowd watching, and everybody here seemed to really enjoy it,
It's
and
really cool.
have a really good time actually.
Yeah, I mean it's like
What's it all about, though, isn't it?
yeah. So that's what it's all about. But it's good. It's good to be back doing it. I mean, it's a shame that Roddy can't do it.
Especially him and Waldy, it's a shame.
Yeah. A bit sad that they can't do it, but it's like, you know, they gave us up. They gave
A blessing, didn't they?
Blessing.
Yeah.
So it's like one of them things they've got to just crack on and do it if you want to do it.
Keep on sending Waldy videos and bits and pieces
yeah.
we've been doing.
So what made you kind of come along and do these 2 days? How did it all come
It's
about?
been going. It's been me and Frank have been talking about it for years, but it was just like, let's just do it now. So it's just happened, and then it's like, it's always the same thing as, you know, it's me, like, we wanted Dom, because Dom's been in the band a long time as well. So we were like, we want Dom in, and then we just sort of, it took a while to get the members together.
Yeah, it's just piecing the pieces together, wasn't it,
Yeah.
really? People we could trust, well, not so much trust, but people we knew was a big deal, because...
I suppose you want it to feel familiar. You want those people around you that are important to you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose ultimately it was born out of mates being in Speedhorn and being around Speedhorn. So I think that's a pretty crucial part of it is that they need to be. You can't come into Viking Skull and not know them, because it's just a baptism of fire. And
It certainly looked it.
It's more wild, I'd say, than any other band I've ever been
Wilder
in.
than Speedhorn,
Yeah.
and I've seen you guys on a really good day.
It's wild in this band.
Yeah.
This is mental.
I kind of forgot.
How other level?
Wild. It's next level craziness in this band, which is it's crazy, but in a good way.
Well, that's good.
You know?
It's just a blast, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we get to be naughty, you know.
Yeah.
We get to misbehave and do all that fun stuff.
It got a bit naughty last night.
We'll say no more on that subject.
Naughtier.
Yeah.
So where do you see it going from here? Are you gonna, now you've enjoyed it so much, because you both look really happy to
Oh, man, we're
play.
over the moon.
You know,
Yeah,
you're both really, really radiating with it.
Everybody is. It's like we had a rehearsal, 2 rehearsals, like before these shows. And it was just like everyone's just smiling and just being happy again. And it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Especially me, because like I haven't really been in it for a long time. So like I came in when Dom was still in the band to do a tour to help him, but I've never really been in it properly for a long time. It's really nice to come back and do it again.
So do you feel like it's got legs now? Have you got bigger plans for it?
I think it's a bit of see how it goes, isn't it? I mean, there's a few irons in the fire.
I've got a few some other tours that might happen next year.
Okay.
But then it's like, it's got to fit around everything else. So
Because I was about to say, obviously, you're really busy with Speedhorn and Van Morrison. And Dom, are you doing any other bands
I'm in another
apart
band
from
called
this?
Stormbringer as well.
So you're both really busy people with family lives as well. How are you fitting all this in?
It's just what it is. It's like, if you like...
Just make the time, don't you?
Yeah, if you love it, that's what you do. You know, it's like, all I've ever wanted to do is be in a band. So I'm lucky that I get to do it on a level like on both bands. You can't, that's as I said to Frank earlier on, these guys, it's like, we're so lucky to be able to do it. So it's like, why not do it? You know?
I mean, I've not seen Gordon and Frank for probably the best part of 10 years. Actually,
Wow, that's a long time, Dom.
And then I literally got a call out of the blue. So we're going to do it again. You in? It's like, didn't take a lot of thinking. So I was like, yeah.
First practice in the pub. got like flung out. Remember when I bought all these beers from this pub when we went out in, where was it?
Wellingborough.
And I just bought him.
Wellingborough.
And then just took this. The guy was really nice. He was like, yeah, there you go. And I was like, oh, cheers, man. And I had like this massive like tray, and I just walked out into the taxi. And the woman came out and was like, there are beers. I was like, I've just bought them. And she was like, you're barred. I was like, see you later. Just close the door. And that was like the first practice.
So you set a tone, right?
Yeah.
I think the first practice we did. I met you at the pub, didn't we? And then it was like, got to the practice room about 2 hours later. Played for about 20 minutes. I went back to the pub.
So in all seriousness now, we're having a good time.
Oh, fantastic!
We're going to play again, but are we going to get some new material?
Yeah.
Is that something that's on the horizon?
I think that's something that I think we probably need to do it if we're going to do some. If we're going to sort of maintain a bit of staying and do some things. So yeah,
probably be like Christmas time. We start recording, writing, but then it's like there's no point doing something if you don't want to like
do it properly.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing was like when Speedon got back together. It's like we did a show and then it was like instantly. It's like that thing when I said to Frank, right, we're going to start doing some more Viking Skull stuff. He's like, yeah, let's do it. And if everybody's into it, and luckily the rest of the guys all live in Corby, so I'm the only one who has to travel down, which makes it a lot easier. So I can just.
You can kind of schedule yourselves a bit better.
I only live like 3 hours or 2 hours away, so it's like
commitment there.
Yeah, I just like drive down. All my family's at home, so it's nice to go home anyway. So it's just like, why not do it if you can do it?
Because obviously you played here a couple of times as Speedon, and obviously Gav's had you back this year because we all know Gav's got a bit of a soft spot for you all. What's it like to be back here though as Viking Skull? Because last time with Speedon,
we've never done it here.
Yeah,
with Speedon.
But it was brilliant last time with Speedon. So does it feel different?
To play yesterday to tomorrow. We've turned it down. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. But
that's a shame.
But it's like I don't want to. Like the thing is, it's like I don't want it. Even if we could do it, I don't think I'd want to do it because then it would overshadow what we've just done.
Makes sense.
You know, so it's like I don't want to overshadow what we're doing as well. It's got to be a different vibe. Yeah. You know, because Speedon and Viking Skull is
completely
different.
Opposites. Yeah, I agree.
So I don't want to just come in tomorrow and do that because I don't think it's the right thing to do.
You guys have got to do what's right for both bands, really, and for yourselves.
I mean, it's always been the same thing. It's like we've got to always make sure it's right for us. But yeah, what's the point? We can't. I want to do it. This was Viking Skull's weekend.
Yeah. You don't want to take away your own thunder, really, with a different band, do you? And I'm sure people will understand that.
Yeah,
this is your time this weekend. Yeah.
It's been awesome to do it. I loved it.
You both look so happy,
it's
honestly. You're like beaming.
Yeah. We've had fun. We've had good times. It's great to catch up with the guys again. As I said, until I got the call, I've not even been face to face with them for the best part of 10 years. So just from my perspective, it's nice to catch up with people.
Last time we toured together was with Sam Ryder.
Sam Ryder, he was in a heavy metal band, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's supported Viking Skull.
Wow, there's a bit of something interesting for
band
people
called
to know.
Morning After, yeah.
Yeah, that's the last time we toured together. So what an absolute legend that boy is.
Yeah.
I think
he's a good man. I'm not saying nothing else after that. I was going to say something, but
I don't even want to guess at this point.
He just took the wrong career choice.
I think he's got a phenomenal voice. I think anybody who can appreciate any form of music knows that.
He's a little talent, on
Mate, he's an amazing guitar player.
And he's actually quite a happy guy, you know. Yeah, when you see him, he always comes across quite positive.
He's like that. He's absolutely like that back there.
Yeah, he was.
Shred on the guitar as well.
Shredder. Rocker.
Yeah.
I remember I first seen him, I was like, holy shit, this guy can play.
So that was just
do other things.
If only this was on video. So you guys going to see anybody else tonight? I take it you got to take off for tomorrow, or you going to hang around?
I've got to go home.
Yeah.
I've got business commitments.
Yeah.
Shit. But we're going to hang around for a bit. Hopefully, I've seen a bit of Boss. I want to see.
Oh, my
Harriet.
ribs were vibrating during Bosque. Yeah.
I've seen a bit of Harriet, but like,
yeah.
we'll have to see if Frank can handle staying any longer.
I think there's a lot of good UK bands again this weekend. I think at the moment there's a lot coming through. There's a lot of people touring, a lot of homegrown talent out
It's
there.
about time, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree with you more. And I know I don't want to talk about COVID, but when we had COVID and then we had Bloodstock and it was a UK lineup, it was the best thing for British metal because there was such a different flavour of bands on, wasn't there?
I wish people would remember that.
They need to.
These kind of big festivals. So I think a lot of UK bands get sidelined a lot for these American bands and stuff, where they should be gunning for like the UK scene, really.
Maybe that's
it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and that includes download as well. Like, they've got to really remember to stop pushing these bands out. Actually give the UK
because I think there's so much, isn't there? I mean, you mentioned Harriet, in Point to Serve have just toured with Pupil Slicer. You know, there's so much going on, and you're all so very different as well.
And it's not even that. It's like all these like rock bands as well. Like even if you don't really like them, but it's like you got like Those Damn Crows and
I saw them at Civic the other week. They were really good.
And Florence Black and bands like that. It's like all them bands coming up and doing really well, and I think sometimes they get forgetting about a bit of a laughing stock.
I agree with you. I think we've got the Maidens of the world. Yeah, they're up here, but at some point they're going to go. And who's going to replace them? Actually,
this is the problem, isn't it?
Because we do need that. We need to keep that continuity of music in Britain.
Yeah. Well, we are going to run our headliners, aren't we? Simple as.
We are. Yeah.
Simple as.
I think like UK bands get forgetting about a lot. To be fair.
What, in favour of our American cousins?
Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with you.
Unless you've got to be very lucky to break through that scene. And then if you do, you're like bands like Bring Me the Horizon, which I wouldn't even call like a rock metal band now anyway. I mean, Architects and stuff like that, that's...
But they're few and far between. Architects, Royal Bloods, they're kind of there, aren't they? And there's not really
But they're
much.
not there, they're there, but not
there. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a big jump, that next one, isn't it?
It's a huge jump, and who is going to be that next person? Because we've always been known in the UK for having those staging bands.
I think the last time was like the 80s, 70s, 80s.
You got, I mean, the only one I can think of like recent time often is Muse.
Yeah. That could fill a stadium. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, probably the last one.
And maybe the Stereophonics just before that. Yeah. They were another one.
Yeah, but then they're not new bands, are they? I mean,
no, they're not.
Muse, at that
You
stage.
can imagine Muse headlining Download, could you? You know what I mean? It's like, there's nothing around.
No, there isn't, you're right. And maybe that's something people need to think about then, is having a UK festival.
Yeah, maybe.
I think what's going to happen is it's going to go down to a smaller festival.
Yeah, well, I think it's good for this sort of festival.
I think it'll end up being like
Radar,
Yeah.
we've got Fortress in Scarborough next year, although that's got some, Swedish bands, got a lot of black metal and stuff on. There's still some UK bands booked, I imagine.
Even like little festivals like 2000 Trees, even though it's not our kind of vibe, but I think that's going to be the
Festival?
Yeah.
Sam Ryder, Name of Death.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to be that kind of size festivals, I think. Because I don't think festivals like Reading Reading's not.
It's not what it was, let's be honest.
I remember when I was younger and I went, it was fucking banging.
It's festival for people that don't like music, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
These days.
It used to be in the 90s, that was brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I went, and it was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best time. But, I don't think them days can ever get.
No, it's good to look back on them, but it's going to be hard to repeat them, maybe.
Yeah. But like with these younger, sound old now, but like these younger bands here, they haven't got a fucking clue. Like when we were younger, you had like them kind of thing, like Download or Donington.
Back then,
Nothing touches it. Even now, like when I go to Download, I'm like, it's not the same.
I don't go personally, out of a personal opinion that is, but
Download.
no, I've been since 2006.
Yeah.
I like One Day, me.
Yeah.
One day,
One day's enough,
good
isn't it?
one day in and out.
It's really weird with like.
Don't order it down. Just give us it all on one day.
Yeah.
You don't understand it. It's like you just won't book speed, and I find that weird. Especially last year.
Actually.
Especially last year when it was the 20th anniversary. You know, it's like we played the first ever one.
Yeah, you did.
And I was like, why can we not get on it? And it's just like, and I know the guy who does it
I know.
really well. And it's just like, you know.
That's snowballed though into its own animal download, really, isn't it? It's got a whole different audience, maybe in
But
some
again,
respects.
it's not the same. It's like, I remember like.
Don't hit in the face with a pint of piss anymore.
You must have gone.
Oh man, I went to beauty.
And it's it's the best. Ozfest, I think, was the best they ever did after Dogs.
Yeah, they were good. 2002 Slayer played, that was a good one. But my first Monsters one was 88. So about the yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't miss that.
I was 13.
Yeah, that must have been amazing.
My first one was the
It was
White
scary.
Snake one.
Because obviously the two guys passed away. And
Yeah.
it was before the days of mobile phones, so we all got off the coach in Victoria to mum's like, oh my god! Tipping on the news. Yeah. But you could go in, 16 quid for a ticket.
Yeah.
You could take your beers.
Yeah.
It was party time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was none of this, you've got to have cashless or you've got to pay £40 for a shirt.
That's it.
Which we do understand because venues are taking money off your shirt prices now.
Yeah, it's like we're going to slag them off. We just did a tour with Biohazard and they came. We went to look at the merch and it was like 80 quid for a freaking.
Yeah,
for like,
they've got to try and make some money for a flight.
Yeah.
It's a long and short though, isn't it? When you've got an American band though saying they're coming over to play a medium-sized festival over here and their fee's $3,000, let's be honest, it's not even the flights for the bands now. And I think that's a lot of the issue, isn't it? You're trying to survive in an industry that's really difficult.
You don't get any sort of tour support from the labels like you used to.
And it's so disposable music as well now,
It's a shame.
Yeah, but it is actually,
really
it is, because now I'm thinking about all of those things.
Yes.
I mean, when I was younger, like I'd love to go to a shop and buy a vinyl or a CD.
And you'd read the linear notes.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You just know
And
it
you'd
won't,
read into
like-
them as well. You'd be like, I really resonate with that, of what's going on in my life.
And I think what it is as well is like with like Facebook and social media, is it takes it away from what it used to be. Because I remember when I was a kid, I'd be like, holy f***, like, and you'd never know anything about them going for a drink with their mates or anything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it'd be
They
like
were enigmas, weren't they?
all mystery about it. So
Yeah.
you'd, like when you met him or if you seen him, you'd be like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was a
He's
real
doing,
enigma.
like, you know, oh
I
my
remember
God,
queuing up
you know.
for signings. Remember the good old day of signing?
Yeah.
And you'd be like clutching your LP and you'd be really excited that band had said to you, hi, how you doing?
I always remember like first sort of I went to see Deftones around the fair and Will Haven was supporting them and I met like I was like, oh my god, this is the band I want to do. Like that's how sort of Spielon came about. But I remember going up and speaking to Grady and he signed my CD. Like we're friends now, which is weird. But like I was telling him about it. It was like that was like the biggest thing to me when I was like 18 years old.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like now, like you see him all on Facebook, like Grady with like his wife and stuff, and it's not
the same.
It's not the same.
History's gone.
You know, when you're like, that
People,
guy
don't they?
is a fucking devil.
Yeah.
And then you see him like going out for dinner with some pastor. You're
With the
like,
puppy, yeah.
You're just like,
Right.
you're just a normal dude. You know, like, but you're like, when you're young, you're like, you want that thing of being like.
You want that mystery, don't
Yeah.
you, I think?
But it's
And I
not-
think you're right, I think we know so much about everybody and their intricate details of their lives, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
And I think it's getting worse. I think people are feeding on that information. I think it's private.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
But that's
I
just
agree
probably
with you.
because we're older, where younger people think it's amazing.
No, to the young
Because
people, it's just
they,
norm, isn't
they
it?
don't know any different.
No.
We
Definitely.
sound old.
We do, sorry.
Talk for yourselves, chaps. But anyway, I'm going to let you get on with your food and your
lovely.
beers. Thanks for talking today.
thank you very much
Cheers,
for having me.
Des.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.